they're ready to stone Moses. Verse 5, and the people spoke against God and against Moses. And as a result of this, anong ginawa nila mga kapatid? They spoke bad against God, to God and against Moses. And they complained, why have you brought us out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no food and no water. And our souls loathe this worthless bread. Ano yung kanilang complaint? Ano yung kanilang reklamo? Walang pagkain. Bakit nyo kami pinalabas sa Egypto para mamatay dito sa disyerto, sa inang? For there is no food and no water. And our souls at ang aming kaluluwa ay nasusuka sa walang kwentang tinapay na ito. Anong tinapay itong nire-refer nila mga kapatid? This is manna. Ang manna ay saan ang galing? Kay Moses? Binig ba ni Moses? Is from heaven. So can you understand mga kapatid kung gaano ka nila kininsulto ang bagay na nagmula sa Panginoon? Why have you brought us out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? There is no food, walang pagkain, walang tubig. When you say there's no food, there's no water, what are you asking? What does it imply? That you are hungry and you're asking for food. And in this story, alam natin kung anong binigay ng Panginoon, right? Humihingi sila ng pagkain dito mga kapatid. And what did God give them? Anong binigay ng Diyos sa kanila? Yes, it was snakes. God does not only give us blessing, but also snakes. Naalala niyo yung sabi ni Jesus? Sino ba sa inyo na ang mga tatay, who among you fathers, na kung ang inyong mga anak hihingi ng tinapay, bibigyan niyo ng ahas? Naalala niyo yung sabi ni Jesus? Na ang reference ng sinabi ni Jesus ay itong ito. The people asked food, but God gave them snakes. Hindi lang pagpapala, hindi pagpapalo din. Tagalog. And in verse 6, so the Lord sent fiery serpent among the people, and they bit the people, and many of the people of Israel died. And as a result, God sent fiery serpent among the people, and they bit the people, and many of the people of Israel died. If you have noticed here, I have emphasized verbs: sent, bit, and died. In Hebrew, these are all verbs. These are not just simple verbs, but with intent. What does it mean? Ang pagkagat dito ng ahas is not just like simple na sakmal, but with intensity. Have you seen like a pitbull or yung pitbull ba ng tawag? Yung pagkagat ay inawalak-walak pa sa Tagalog sa mo. Pag ginagat ka, binawalak-walak with intensity. It's just like that, ang Hebrew verb here. And what's interesting here, brothers and sisters, is that the fiery serpent. Ano itong fiery serpent na ito, mga kapatid? In King James Version, it's like, anong translation guys? It's fiery serpent, but in NIV, I think it's a different translation. Venomous snake. Yes. So, ang translation dito ay iba-iba. But what's interesting is the kind of snake. In Hebrew, the fiery serpent is nahash sirah. Have you noticed this? Nahash means snake. It rhymes with ahas in Tagalog. So this is the Hebrew word of snake. Nahash. But what's interesting here is the second word. Sirah. When you hear the word sirah, what comes to your mind? Seraphim, cherubim. Yes, angels. What do we know about angels? They have wings. So what kind of snake ang tumagal sa bayan ng Israel? Angel snake. In Hebrew, it is not a fiery serpent. Hindi siya umaapoy na ahas. But this is a kind of snake that flies. A kind of snake that has wings. Do we see it now, today? No. Kaya nga po mga kapatid, kung basahin natin sa following verses, ano ang nangyari sa bayan ng Israel? Yes, this is example of ancient dragon. This is a snake na nagbubuga ng apoy. And what else? That flies. European, dragon and Asian dragon. Where do you think you'll get the concept of this flying snake kung hindi galing sa Bible? This dragon. But, of course, we all know dragon is what? Totoo ba ito? Yes, it's a myth. I'm not telling you na ang pumagat sa bayan ng Israel sa Bible ay dragon. I'm not saying that. Kasi it is a myth. If we believe that dragon ang pumagat sa bayan ng Israel, the story itself is not true. Right? But my point to you this morning is that ang ahas na pumagat sa bayan ng Israel ay hindi ordinary ahas. Ito ay ahas na may ahas. And by the way, saan ang galing ang ahas? Sa damo-damo, sa palibot? Saan ang galing ang ahas? Come on! Saan ang galing ang ahas? So, the Lord sent it. Saan ang galing ang ahas? Sa damuhan? From the Lord! Which is, it means, extraordinary ang ahas na ito. And do you think kung ang ahas ay galing lang sa tabi-tabi? May mga itak sila, tama? They have sticks, they can kill them all. But this kind of snake is different. Hindi nila mapapatay. It is Nahash Sirah. And we have this modern concept of the Hashira, which is dragon, sa TV, sa movies. So therefore, the people came to Moses and said, "We have sinned." So lumapit sila kay Moses. Kanina, galit sila kay Moses. Handa na nilang batuhin si Moses. But this time, they came to Moses to what? Anong purpose nila? To ask help. We have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord and against you. Pray to the Lord that He take away the serpents from us. You notice this, mga kapatid? Ang ahas ay hindi simpleng ahas na umagat sa kanila. People cannot kill them because they are extraordinary. So Moses prayed for the people. And this is the good thing about Moses. Mga kapatid, we all need help. Help that is coming from other people, from God. Tama? When people come to us, mga kapatid, let us not just help them by giving money or food or clothing. Let us what? Like Moses, pray for them. May mga tulong, may mga need tayo na ang Diyos lamang makapag-provide. So when people come to you, instead of magbigay ka ng pera o tangin na sila o ano, pray for them. Let this be an encouragement to us. Then the Lord said to Moses, verse 8, "Make a fiery serpent and set it on a pole, and it shall be that everyone who is beaten, when he looks at it, shall live." The King James Version is fiery serpent, but again, it's not fiery. Scholars said that when you are bitten by this snake, it feels like you're on fire, parang nasusunog. And even Ellen White may comment dito. Sabi ni Ellen White, when you are bitten by this kind of snake, there's like intense inflammation of the body and sudden death. Intense, ibig sabihin, humulo ang katawan mo, and then you just die. But the Bible is silent kung gaano karami ang namatay during this time. But Bible scholars said that more than 30,000 people died on that day because of the biting of the snakes. Fiery serpent. What is the most poisonous snake that we know today? Mga kapatid. Cobra, right? King Cobra. Sabi ng Mr. Google, pag kinagat ka daw ng King Cobra, there's like 10 minutes before siya mag-effect yung venom niya. And so sa 10 minutes na yun, you still have this time para mag-first aid. But this kind of snake, wala na first aid. Wala na tandok-tandok. There's just this intense inflammation and then you die suddenly. Yes. So, Moses prayed to the Lord and then, sinagot ba ng Panginoon ang panalangin ni Moses? Yes. What did God instructed Moses? Make a fiery serpent and set it on a pole, and it shall be that everyone who is bitten, when he looks at it, shall lived. In verse 9, so Moses made a bronze serpent and put it on a pole, and so it was. If the serpent had beaten anyone, when he looked at the bronze serpent, he lived. Have you noticed something interesting here, my brothers and sisters? Ang instruction ng Panginoon, walang element. But when Moses made the serpent, it is now in bronze. Why is that? God's instruction was to make Moses a serpent. It walang element. But when Moses made it, it was made in bronze. Why not gold? Why not silver? Why not from wood? Kahoy. Why bronze? Hindi naman iyon inutos ng Panginoon, kumuha siya ng bronze, pwede naman bato, right? Pwede naman ginto. Why not ginto? Have you remembered the story nung umakyat si Moses sa Mount Sinai? Naiwan ang mga Israelites sa ilalim? Anong ginawa nila sa kanilang ginto, sa kanilang ikaw? They gathered them all, and that's what they did do. They made it into golden, at anong ginawa nila sa libultong yun? They worshipped it. So now, do you understand why Moses made a bronze serpent? It's not gold because gold is an element for God. It refers to God. This is not the God that can heal you, ang ibig sabihin. Hindi ito ang Diyos na makapagpagaling sa iyo at what yung itong i-worship. That's why Moses made it into a bronze serpent and not gold. And what's interesting here, one more, is that itong sinasabing on a pole. Pag sinasabi mo on a pole, it's just like parang poste siya. But actually in Hebrew, this is a long, slender stick. Hindi siya hindi siya ordinaryong pole, kundi mahaba. Tukang kung sa iyong buwa. Yung pagkakuha ka ng mangga, di ba mahaba yung tukang? Yung songkit, yung manipis, this is not just a pole, kundi ito ay sige, hindi ito malaki na poste, but this is a small stick. It's very long as it